Ladies and gentlemen, in keeping with our party's core principle, moving government forward, please welcome Consuela A'isha Jefferson, the next President of the United States of America.
Please, thank you, please, thank you. Please, we have so much business to do. Thank you. Please, have a seat. Thank you. Thank you. Please, thank you. When I was a poor child, the cold Oklahoma wind, hello Oklahoma delegation, hello, nice to see you all here. Thank you. I would also like to have a call out to the other states in which I have lived a significant portion of my life. The great state of Florida, hello Floridians, Ohioans, hello. North Carolinians, North Carolina, the great state of North Carolina, hello. And finally, Michigan, hello Michigan. Yes, all of these are my states. I always feel like I'm coming home when I go into your states. Thank you. So, when I was a poor child, the cold Oklahoma wind would howl through the trees where my poor family had constructed with their own bare hands a house of sorts. We used logs that had fallen in the woods, never cutting down any living trees, as that would have been considered murder by my nature-loving ancestors. We then encouraged the moss to grow over the cracks by filling them in with lovely, life-giving organic soil. Of course, we would have been warmer and more secure if we had been willing to thoughtlessly cut down some trees. But my 7 siblings, my crippled gay uncle, and my hard-working and loving and poor parents had their principles. We all learned from that. I met my husband. Yes, he deserves it. Yes, thank you. I met my husband when I would go down to the creek to get crystal clear water every day. If he had had parents, they too would have been poor. He was raised by his grandparents, who kept orphaned wolf cubs in addition to their poor orphaned grandson. They told him every day, after you go down and collect water for our daily use, you may go scrounging around for discarded coffee tables and shoes that are too small for you if you have time. So he and I passed many fine hours hunting for treasures that were other men's trash that we could use or sell to the nearby tourists. Allah birkaho con la bendiga de Dios. With the blessing of God, we worked hard, saved money, and today are living, breathing proof that here in the great United States of America, anything is possible. My mother, who is here tonight, yes, my mother, who is here tonight, even though she had taught me that I could do anything, would never have imagined that I would be the first female Secretary of Defense, the first Muslim chairman of this party, the first lesbian UN Secretary General, and now a shoo-in for the presidency of the United States of America.
Well, Consuela, I think that's a great. Is that your real name, Consuela?
Sí.
Anyway, I think that's a great lead off to our speech. I think this is what we need. You've really focused on the feelings rather than any core government policy, and you're really able to target these key groups that we feel are important. Muslim extremists, the gays and homosexuals, and women. Obviously, we need the state of Oklahoma. Are you really from Oklahoma?
Well, it depends on what your definition of from is.
Well, it doesn't really matter. Now, do you think you're going to be able to deliver this just like that?
If you guys approve of it, I don't see any reason why not. Of course, I have a lot more to say, a lot more words.
Now, is your real mother going to be in the audience, or do we need to get somebody to play that role, or? Do you have any real children, or should we bring some of those in as well?
Oh, no, I hate kids.
Okay.
Do you think the shoe thing, maybe it's been used before?
That's a good point. I think the shoe thing has been used. I can't remember if it was our party or the other party.
Yeah,
that's very important for the future of our government to figure out which party initiated that shoe. Because if it's the other party, perhaps what we need to do is to outdo them. If you could just say that you've used bark for shoes or something.
Do you think I should wear some glasses, kind of as props? Would that make me look, more?
Might make you look cool. I think being cool seems to be really important.
Let me just try some. Little Rugrats, dirty. I don't know a lot, but I know enough to know that how we look on camera is important. I suppose as long as I can give them a cursory hug. I don't know. I mean, the problem is, would we be able to... Glasses, I can continue that charade for 4 or 8 years, but kids, that's kind of big. Maybe if I leave them like that and maybe at a key point, I don't know.
Well, that's a very important decision, and I think it requires quite a bit of study.
I'm worried about alienating the middle-class men, to be honest. Should I mention something about golf? Maybe if we just have the camera pan to my white middle-class husband more often, a picture's worth 1,000 words. On the environmental side of things, is it too much, too little?
It's been being done by both parties now, so I'm not sure we're still getting the bounce from that.
Yeah, it's been a bit overused, hasn't it?
Yeah, I think some of our political people feel like it's still very important because it goes to how much we're really going to be able to move forward.
Actually, speaking of that, I should actually work that into this introductory part of the speech. I realize now I haven't even put those words in.
Yeah, let's do that.